date night. My hot wife.
Aww.
Yes!
Where are you going?
Oh, I don't know. If I talk about sushi, she gets mad because she wants to go get sushi.
Let me tell you about the date night that I had the other night.
I heard.
Yeah, sushi turned into Cracker Barrel with
so
meatloaf.
Sorry. Listen, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm
Awesome.
sorry. I don't know if we'll do sushi because if you remember correctly, I don't know how to go eat sushi and still eat healthy. Like I eat like 6 rolls of raw fish, and like everyone's, oh, it's raw fish. Well, it's not good for you because I've eaten 6 full fish, so I'm still a glutton to do that. So I don't know what we'll do. There's no real movies to go see. We play cards. We go to Starbucks. We drink coffee. Maybe that's what we might do. But whatever we'll do, it'll be romantic. I look forward to it every week.
I think that's the cutest that you guys do that.
Oh, it's so
I
awesome.
think it's so important too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely
it helps
is.
maintain the relationship.
We have conversations. We have communication. We talk about my inability to be a good husband at times.
Oh, I bet that's a great
We talk
conversation.
about fiscal responsibility because sometimes I'm not fiscally responsible, so we talk about the financial, the budget. We talk about our kids a lot, like how they're doing, concerns we might have. And then when all that's done, we talk about just diplomacy to various countries around the world that we might be able to change.
And that's where the romance comes in, right?
Oh, it's like it's romantic.
Yeah.
We talk about the Middle East.
Nice. Oh, that gets me.
That's romantic.
Again, we every time we think about this show, we think about fun, craziness, all the insanity. But the beauty is that we've got some very able-bodied individuals around this table. I'm not one of them, unfortunately. But Paige loves hanging out with kids, teens, especially young adults. Smart. Haley talked about the affirmation that we get through chocolate. Isn't that what you talked about?
We do, yeah. Dove chocolate. It has to be Dove, though.
Yeah.
It has to be Dove.
Dove
But affirmation,
Dove
but you've got something to say about affirmation, just about that whole world. Talk to us.
Well, I came across this article the other day about how moms and daughters are bonding over plastic surgery. So they are both going to plastic surgeons to alter their body.
Oh my.
And this is how they're bonding with each other.
Yeah.
So I find this highly disappointing. Obviously, I have 2 daughters of my own, and it makes me very sad to know that moms are telling kids that they should alter their bodies, that should be part of their relationship in order to enhance themselves because they aren't perfect the way they are.
And I'm going to just ask because plastic surgery to me is you go in, you get your legs lengthened, you get your hair implants done, you get a breast augmentation, you get your eyes stretched. No, that's not plastic. Plastic surgeries can be small little procedures too.
They can be,
and sometimes justifiable. But I'm saying that because I think a lot of women and maybe young women justify them as it's not really plastic surgery, right?
Well, it's any alteration to your body. Yeah. I mean, Botox, okay? That's something that's very simple. It's outpatient. They put, which is crazy, they put like, I don't even know, it paralyzes things.
Oh,
paralytic is
good.
what it does, and it takes away the wrinkles that way. I don't know. Anyways.
Should we start a rumor that it's actually the leftover fat from Taco Bell?
That could be a possibility for sure. I don't know. Anyways, yes, you can rationalize anything, though, can't you? I mean, really.
You really could.
Anything. You can say, I do it for a good reason.
Quite a bit, and that's the conviction I have.
But and this is something, unfortunately, that I do see with clients, is especially in teen girls, is that as their body develops, they're very uncomfortable with their appearance. And so they seek ways to enhance that. And I mean, as a girl, I mean, there's ways we can enhance by coloring our hair, adding makeup. I mean, just even adding, they have new products, even like clothing products. What's Spanx, right? Is everybody familiar with that?
I'm wearing them right now.
Yeah, where it's supposed to make you thinner or something. I just recently found out about that. Anyways, we're constantly seeking ways to make our appearance better. Well, why do we do that? It's because the media, because the world, and apparently some moms are telling us that our body image is equated with our worth. And that's so frustrating because that's not true as well. But we seek affirmation constantly from others to affirm that we're beautiful, because if we're beautiful, then we do have worth, we do have value. And that's unfortunate because that's not the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And so it leaves us very unsatisfied, it leaves us depressed, it leaves us seeking for other answers. So it's really sad as the Christmas season comes about, I know that I always look forward to getting gift cards to my favorite clothing department stores. I love that because getting a new outfit, I mean, that really does ramp up the way you feel about yourself. I think clothes can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, makeup and hair can do that as well. They can make you feel better about yourself. But when we...
You okay with there, Ben?
When we... I guess the point is, when we put all our stock into things that are supposed to enhance us, to make us feel better, that's when we feel the most empty. And I guess for me, in terms of body image, the moment that I started recognizing that I had weaknesses and I started embracing those weaknesses, did I actually become more confident in who I am. So it's little things. Like my husband always makes fun of me when I laugh, because if I do a big belly laugh, I always close one eye. And I mean, he will call me out on the phone. I bet you're closing your eye, aren't you? And so initially I was really embarrassed by that. I was like, oh my gosh, how many times have people seen me do that and not said anything? But that is just something that is just me, and I can embrace that and be okay with that. Am I happy that I have weaknesses? No, but I'm content. We're never going to be perfect.
And we all have weaknesses.
That's the way we're designed. We're designed with weaknesses.
So if we were to take like a transparent inventory of the things that we don't like about ourselves. Okay, so you say, these are things I don't like about myself. If we were to name them and verbalize them, and even talk about them with someone, you're saying that that's a good step in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Versus keeping it inside.
Yeah, because the moment that we embrace that, it takes away the fear and the isolation. It's like the darkness. If you bring it into the light, then you're able to face it. You're able to deal with it and then get over it. It's not that big of a deal because, again, we all have weaknesses.
That's good. Well, Tanya and I have talked a little bit this, my hot wife, because when you have, and we're just going to be transparent here a little bit. Do you mind? A little bit?
Go for it.
Okay. When you have 3 different pregnancies, and of course twins in the middle there.
Oh, yeah.
It does take a toll on your body. And I love my hot wife because she has said, you know what, I don't love the fact that I've got stretch marks and I have, a body that I have to work a lot harder athletically to get back in shape.
Yep.
But she's refusing to go under the knife because this was part of God's plan for her. This is who she is. And I just love her for that because she is good looking.
Well, kidding. And you embrace that change because she's overcome something and she has beautiful children to recognize it for her.
That's
so
right.
It really is. You've been through it, so why deny it?
Sure. Well, and she kind of claims it as a battle scar.
You do, man.
We've all been in war, and that's through war.
Yeah.
Pregnancies, and you know what it's like to have children. It's a war. It's a big war.
It is 9 months of awesomeness.
Good. Well, that's great, Paige. Thanks for that word. The reality is, no matter what it is that you're struggling with about who you are, or how God made you, or all that, it is a good thing to talk about it.
Yeah.
So you can talk to a soul medic. That would be a first good step. Kind of anonymous. It's kind of safe. It's gentle. Text to chat 3133131 keyword remedy. You can come on our website, click the live chat now button, or just today, we open the confessional. You can start there and say, you know what? I don't like that people always make fun of my hair. It just really hurts me. I don't know why they make fun of my hair. I try to keep a very conservative cut, groom it.
Maybe that's part of the problem, denial.
You can just confess that, and then, you know what? We believe in this really wacko thing that the Holy Spirit, that third person of the Godhead, takes that confession and something begins to change in you. And like Paige said, you start to become more familiar with the fact that the secret's out. How can we deal with it? How can I get my identity from God rather than from all these worldly metaphors, these media sources? I'm my brain. I mentioned earlier that I had an exhausting conversation earlier that sucked all of my brain power out. And I'm trying to remember, and this is embarrassing because she's still like a major singer. Who am I talking about? It's in the top 10 right now, and she is not as skinny.
Kelly Clarkson.
That's one. Adele, thank you. But Kelly Clarkson's a good one as well. I love that we're starting to see role models that are becoming really popular that don't fit that whole metaphor.
And they embrace it.
Yes, and they're okay with it.
Proud with it,
so, excellent, love it. We're going to do some more, whatever we do here at The Gong Show. You have a chance to win a t-shirt. All you got to do is enter in and tell us what the secret word is. Again, we're not allowed to tell you. How you doing over there with the NBA Jam? That's coming up too. We're probably gonna have an NBA.
Nobody can use the heat.
Can't
It's
hear
not
you.
fair.
Sorry, it's way too loud in here.
Nobody can use the heat. I'm calling it.
Then nobody
Okay.
can use the Thunder. I'm calling it.
Oh,
Okay,
my
I'll
goodness.
use the
There's
Lakers.
a lot of trouble.
I
in
call
here.
the Lakers.
We may have a gang war. Get the Cling and Peel pack together
That's
because
right.
we're going to war.
That's right.
You're watching the Gong Show right here on Remedy Live.
This is Remedy.
Broadcasting to Indianapolis, Indiana, Winnipeg, Canada, and